The HMS Dauntless, pride of the Royal Navy, slipped beneath the waves. It was a marvel of modern engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of exploration. The crew, seasoned and brave, embarked on what seemed like a routine mission, unaware of the fate that awaited them. Its mission routine patrols near the Mariana Trench. This area, known for its mysterious depths and uncharted territories, had always been a point of intrigue and danger. The Dauntless was equipped with the latest technology designed to withstand the pressures of the deep and navigate the unknown. The date etched in every sailor's mind for what was to come. Days passed, routine reports, then silence. The crew maintained their duties, unaware that their last communication would be their final mark on the world above. The ocean, vast and unforgiving, held its secrets close. The Dauntless vanished, swallowed by the abyss. No distress signal, no trace. It was as if the ocean had opened up and consumed the vessel whole. The search began immediately, but the vastness of the ocean made it a daunting task. Days turned to a week. Hope dwindled. The search teams, relentless in their efforts, combed the area tirelessly. The families of the crew, gripped by fear and uncertainty, clung to any shred of hope. The ocean, once a source of livelihood and adventure, had become a harbinger of despair. The ocean, a silent, unyielding tomb. It held its secrets, indifferent to the pain and suffering of those above. The Dauntless, a symbol of human achievement, now lay somewhere in its depths, a ghost ship in an underwater graveyard. The families clung to fading hope, their prayers echoing in the vast emptiness. They gathered on shores, looking out to the horizon, waiting for a miracle that seemed less likely with each passing day. Their hearts heavy with grief, they found solace in each other, sharing stories and memories of their loved ones. The Admiralty prepared for the worst, a tragedy at the bottom of the world. Meetings were held, strategies discussed, but the reality was grim. The loss of the Dauntless was not just a blow to the Navy, but to the spirit of exploration and the human drive to conquer the unknown. The ocean had claimed another victim, and the world mourned. Then a flicker on the sonar, a blip, the impossible, the Dauntless, surfacing. A collective gasp arose from the control room as they watched the ghost ship breach the surface. Relief, disbelief, and a chilling dread washed over them. The vessel, once a symbol of national pride, now a haunting enigma. A boarding party was dispatched immediately, apprehension clinging to every man. The hatch hissed open, revealing an unsettling silence. The vessel was deserted. No crew, no signs of struggle, just an empty shell. The Dauntless was a tomb, not of flesh and bone, but of answers. It lay silent on the ocean floor, a relic of a bygone era, shrouded in mystery and enigma. The once proud vessel now rested in eternal slumber, its secrets locked away in the cold, dark depths of the sea. Every dial was frozen, every gauge still, as if the very essence of time had been stripped away. The control panel, once a hub of activity and life, now stood as a testament to the eerie stillness that had taken over. The silence was deafening, a stark contrast to the chaos that must have ensued in the final moments. The ocean around it was a void, a vast expanse of nothingness where time seemed to have no meaning. The stillness was almost palpable, as if the water itself mourned the loss of the vessel and its crew. It was a hauntingly beautiful sight, a serene graveyard in the depths of the sea. The logbook, a chronicle of the ship's journey, ended abruptly. Its pages, once filled with the hopes and dreams of the crew, now told a story of despair and uncertainty. The entries grew more frantic, more desperate as the end drew near. The final words were a chilling reminder of the unknown forces at play. The last entry, a chilling testament to the unknown, anomaly detected, uncharted coordinate. The handwriting was shaky, the words barely legible, as if written in a moment of sheer terror. What had they encountered? What force had driven them to the brink? The questions lingered unanswered in the cold, dark depths. It was then they noticed it. Amidst the wreckage, a clue, a sign that something more sinister was at play. The divers, seasoned and unflinching, felt a chill run down their spines as they realized the gravity of their discovery. This was no ordinary shipwreck. This was a puzzle, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Scratched onto the metal bulkhead next to the navigation console were a series of numbers. They were crude, hastily etched, as if done in a moment of desperation. The numbers seemed to pulse with an eerie energy, a silent scream from the past, begging to be understood. Coordinates. Not of any known shipping lane, nor any charted territory. They pointed to a place that existed only in whispers and legends, a location that defied logic and reason. The map, once a tool of navigation, now served as a guide to the unknown, a beacon leading them into the heart of the mystery. They pointed to a location within the trench itself, a place where light could not reach, where the pressure was immense, and where the unknown reigned supreme. It was a place that had claimed the Dauntless and its crew, a place that now called out to those who dared to uncover its secrets. The coordinates were an enigma. Why were they carved there? By whom? The mystery of the vanished crew deepened. Theories abounded. Had they been attacked? Abducted? Or was there something more sinister at play, something lurking in the deepest, darkest corners of the ocean? The scientific community was baffled. The coordinates fell within the Hadal Zone, the deepest region of the ocean, a place of crushing pressure and perpetual darkness. What could possibly exist there that could abduct an entire submarine crew? The Admiralty, bound by protocol, wanted to bury the incident. They believed that some things were better left in the shadows, hidden from the public eye. The incident was deemed too sensitive, too dangerous to be exposed. The higher-ups were adamant. They wanted to classify it, seal it away in the annals of forgotten history. Move on, classify it, move on. But not everyone agreed. There were whispers among the ranks, murmurs of dissent. Some believed that the truth, no matter how unsettling, needed to be uncovered. They felt a moral obligation to seek answers, to understand what had really happened. But the coordinates whispered of something more, something that demanded answers. These coordinates were not just random numbers. They pointed to a location deep in the ocean, a place shrouded in mystery. The radar screen showed blips that defied explanation, hinting at something extraordinary lurking beneath the waves. A select group of scientists and naval officers, driven by curiosity and a thirst for the truth, decided to act. They knew the risks. They understood that venturing into the unknown could lead to unforeseen dangers. Yet their desire to uncover the truth was stronger than their fear. They meticulously planned their expedition, gathering the best minds and the most advanced equipment. The Mariana Trench was unforgiving, a graveyard of dreams and ambitions. It was the deepest part of the world's oceans, a place where few dared to venture. The pressure was immense, the darkness all-encompassing. It was a place that had swallowed many who had come before, leaving behind only whispers of their existence. But the disappearance of the Dauntless, a state-of-the-art submarine, was a mystery that could not be ignored. The vessel had been on a routine mission when it vanished without a trace. The chilling emptiness of the vessel, the cryptic coordinates, it all pointed to something extraordinary. They had to know. The chilling emptiness of the vessel, the cryptic coordinates, the eerie underwater wreckage, it all pointed to something extraordinary. The disappearance of the Dauntless was not just an isolated incident, it was a piece of a larger puzzle. The coordinates, the wreckage, the empty vessel, they were all clues that hinted at a deeper mystery. It all pointed to something extraordinary. They had to know. The team of scientists and naval officers, driven by a relentless pursuit of the truth, prepared for their mission. They knew that the answers they sought lay deep beneath the ocean's surface, in the dark, uncharted waters of the Mariana Trench. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, determined to uncover the secrets hidden in the deep. Section 6. Charting the Unknown. A research vessel, the RRS Challenger, was chosen for the expedition, equipped with the latest deep-sea submersibles and a crew of the world's leading oceanographers and marine biologists. It set sail towards the abyss. The world watched, holding its breath. The journey was fraught with tension. Every creak of the ship, every change in the sonar readings sent shivers down their spines. As they neared the coordinates, the ocean seemed to grow quiet, the air thick with anticipation. Section 7. The Siren's Call. Finally, the moment arrived. The submersible, christened the Dauntless II, detached from the Challenger and began its descent. Two figures occupied its cramped interior. Dr. Elizabeth Shaw, a renowned marine biologist, and Commander James Hunter, a veteran submariner. The descent was agonizingly slow. The darkness outside was absolute, the silence deafening. Only the hum of the submersible's instruments and the steady breathing of the two occupants broke the eerie calm. Then the sonar pinged. Something was down there. Section 8, Into the Abyss. The sonar screen flickered to life, revealing a structure. Not a natural formation, but something artificial. It was massive, dwarfing the submersible and pulsating with a strange energy. As they drew closer, details began to emerge. Geometric shapes, strange symbols, and an eerie luminescence emanating from within. Fear battled with fascination. Were they looking upon the handiwork of an unknown civilization? A secret underwater base? Or something even more incredible? The answer they knew lay within that alien structure. Section 9. What lies ahead? Hunter maneuvered the submersible closer, his hand trembling on the controls. The structure loomed before them, a gateway to the unknown. As they prepared to enter, a message crackled through the comms system, a transmission from the Dauntless 2. It was faint, garbled, but unmistakably human. A single phrase, repeated over and over, sent chills down their spines. "Turn back, Yal, it's not what you think."